Hey everybody, Crossover Nerd here, and today I'm going to read you the chapter 4 of my fanfiction, Rift in the Multiverse, Book 1, Ooze End. Chapter 4, Adventures Origins. But if you don't remember the last chapter, heroes got in an argument with each other, and Dr. Gross stole some important secrets from each of them. Sorry, my awesome nephew Liam is my cameraman. And he's still got bad allergies, but he's a great helper.
It's not allergies, it's asthma.
Sorry, Liam. Anyways, Ooze End, Chapter 4, Adventures Origins. When the heroes arrived at Founders Island, they were instantly met with hostility as two strange robots that...
I need to tell Mommy.
They were met with hostility as two strange robots that looked like a blonde-haired woman wearing a lab coat, an orange sweater, brown khakis, white shoes that had rockets on them, and a strange hat that looked like the top half of a teddy bear. Helper bots. Attention, unknown vessel. You have been found guilty of trespassing or attempting to escape Founders Island borders. Surrender and return to the city or be disabled, then boarded. Bubblegum. I am the Princess of the Candy Kingdom, Bonnabelle Bubblegum, from the land of Ooh, and my servants and I are here to rescue the surviving humans of this island to safety from the toxins in a new land. I seek an audience with your creator to discuss a plan of transporting the humans that command you and yourselves to Ooh. So in 3 weeks' time we will have found a new land to save us all. Bubblegum smiled smugly, expecting the robots to comply and believing her royal status reached outside of Ooh. Not realizing her servant's crack had annoyed Finn, Marceline, and Bimo. Wine.
Because my hands are getting tired.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sorry, folks. I need to... My cameraman needs a break, so I'll just...
Hey, we'll keep chewing on our old plants.
Here we go. Okay. Now, where was I? And Bubblegum smiled smugly, expecting the robots to comply and believing her royal status reached outside of Ooh, not realizing her servant's crack had annoyed Finn, Marceline, Jake, and Joe. But before either one of them could protest, Jake, Bubblegum, about the timetables. Simon called last night and said, Bubblegum, Jake, don't bother me. And I told you all already, it's your highness to you. Sorry, everybody. Rosie needs some attention.
And the phone couldn't see when you put it down.
Oh, you're right. Thanks, Liam. Okay. Before Jake could argue, helper bots. Attention pilot, you must be experiencing some form of sickness. The land of Ooh and Candy Kingdom do not exist. There is no toxins or safe land because the world has already been destroyed and infested with dangerous mutants, and no Princess Bonnabelle Bubblegum exists. Now slowly and calmly bring your vessel in and we will take you to the nearest hospital, or we will force you to land and commit you for resistance and clear behavior of psychosis. Bubblegum. How dare you, incompetent piles of scrap metal! I am... Dr. Gross shoved the princess to the side to speak, realizing the robots looked like her old friend Minerva Mertens, and figured if she did the talking, she could pin everything on her captors and escape. Dr. Gross. Attention Minerva bots, this is the famous and infallible Dr. Gross speaking. We will gladly comply. Please lead us to where we might land our ship. The helper bots floated in midair, processing the voice that spoke to them. During that time, and the time Both sides were talking. The toxic rain and drops from the toxic sea had started to melt their appearance, but they didn't pay attention. Helper bots, please follow us. Soon the ship was led to a rock wall where a shield around the island made a small opening and a door opened. After landing, the group made their way to the ship door. Dr. Gross, see what real status looks like, Bonnie? Bubblegum, you got lucky. Don't forget you're still the prisoner and I am the hero. As the group exited the ship, they were met with 6 helper bots and 6 seekers, all armed. Anya, a new seeker, I added. Dr. Gross, at long last, you are under arrest. Rose. Sorry, everybody. Rosie's biting my nephew. Nah, it's all good now. She's playing. Anyways. With this, Bubblegum smirked at what Dr. Gross's status actually led to. Anya, and you strange pink old lady, you and your weirdo servants are under arrest as well. Bubblegum. Ah! Finn. Wait. What my employer said was true. We aren't your enemies. True, Dr. Gross is, but not the rest of us. You have the word of Finn Mertens. Seekers. Did he just say Mertens? Helperbots. My beautiful baby boy. Engaging loving hug mode. Soon Finn was dragged away and surrounded by all 6 helper bots in a giant hug. Then all 6 had a strange monitor appear from the tops of their heads and a woman with their image appeared. Minerva. Attention helper bots and seekers. Bring the one called Finn Mertens and his associates to me immediately. Except for you, Dr. Gross. Anya, have your best seekers bring her to her prison cell and keep watch. She's tricky. Anya. Understood. Daisy, Mary, help me. The rest of you bring our guest to Minerva. Dr. Gross. Long time no see, Minerva. I promise this is all a huge misunderstanding. I brought you your son back. Now, let's let bygones be bygones. And Anya. Nice try, Doctor. Let's go. We have the perfect final prison cell waiting for you. And with that, Dr. Gross was led away in chains while the others were brought to the top side through the largest busy city they ever saw, full of humans, shocked and confused by their appearance. Finn. I can't believe there are still so many humans in the world, and my mom is in charge. Bubblegum. I can't believe they don't know the glory and brilliant status of the Candy Kingdom. Marceline. Get over it, Bonnie. Jake. I'm just glad you're still cured, Marceline, otherwise you'd be roasting right now. Which reminds me, how can there be a sun shining here when outside there isn't one shining outside anymore? Seeker Agent. I don't know what you all think you're talking about, but clearly you're mistaken because there's still a sun outside. Look in the sky.
I can't see your face. Mommy, how do you spell that?
Excuse me. Anyway. The humans all became confused by what was being said among the group as they walked by. Random Human 1. Did the yellow dog say something about no sun outside? Random Human 2. That's what I heard. Random Human 3. Don't be silly. You heard the Seeker Agent. They're mistaken. And you can see the sun in the sky up above. Random Human 4. But what was all that stuff about a candy kingdom and roasting in the sun? Seeker Agent. Nothing to worry about, everyone. These visitors have just been lost at sea for a few years and will be treated for severe psychosis by Minerva Mertens herself. The other humans began to relax and disperse, and soon Finn and the others were led to a massive building where a large monitor screen stood in front of them, and one of the helper bots walked over to it and spoke. Helper bot. Presenting our creator and protector, Minerva Mertens. Presenting our creator and protector, Minerva Mertens. Sorry, I had to retry that. Suddenly, the same woman appeared on the screen. Minerva. Welcome to Founders Island. Which one of you claims to be Finn Mertens? Finn. Me. Wait, are you Minerva Mertens? My mom? Minerva. Yes. helper bot commenced DNA scan. The robot then projected a green beam from its eyes that proceeded to scan Finn from head to toe. Helper bot. Scan complete and DNA match confirmed. This is our beautiful baby boy. Minerva. It really is you. Helper bot commenced loving hug. The robot then wrapped its arms around Finn again, which made him feel awkward physically, but emotionally he was happy to finally see the face of his real mom. Finn. Mom, I can't believe I'm finally meeting you for the first time. Minerva. I can't believe it either. He looks so big. It seems like only yesterday I gave birth to you, and Minerva paused a moment, realizing what she was saying. Marceline. Hold on, if you're really Finn's mom, why did you abandon him in the woods on Ooh? Minerva looked at the group, confused by Marceline's statement. Minerva. Abandon him? Ooh? I've never heard of such a place, and for the record, I never abandoned my son. He was stolen from me by his lying criminal father, Martin. Finn. Wait. Dad stole me. What do you mean, Mom? Minerva explained her story, which seemed to match with most of what Dr. Gross said, up until the point where Minerva was told baby Finn and Martin disappeared after the Seekers got the confession from the criminals Martin worked with, said they saw the Guardian appear in Minerva, and in her grief went to Dr. Gross to send her best to find them. In years past, there was no word. Minerva. You were just a baby at the time, so you might not remember most of it, but tell me what happened to you. Finn. Well, I do remember being lost for a while till I was found by Margaret and Joshua, who took me in and raised me with my brothers, Jake and Jermaine. I never knew much about where I came from or why I was a human being raised by dogs, but I've had a really happy life. I've gone on amazing adventures, fought villains, made friends, and saved lives. I even fell in love and will be getting married after our mission is over. Minerva. Rosie. Down, girl. Sorry. Married? Who's the lucky girl? Hold on, you've gone on adventures and fought villains? What kind of place have you been living at? Finn. Well, Minerva. Hold on, show me. Suddenly, a VR headset appeared in front of Finn, and as he was about to put them on, he felt Marceline's hand on his shoulder because of what happened to her in BMO. Minerva. Is something wrong? Marceline. Well, it's just that. BMO. Those goggles are evil. They came to life and attacked me and Marceline by turning the people wearing them into monsters. Minerva. Monsters? Finn, what is your toy talking about? These are harmless VR goggles from Better Reality Island. While a bit addicting with being able to avoid real life, I promise they won't hurt anyone. Finn. Mom, do you know what's going on outside the dome? Minerva. What do you mean, Finn? Has something changed? Bubblegum. Oh my Bjork, don't you know anything? Everything is poison and dying. Finn. Princess? Minerva stared at the group as confused as the Seeker agents. Finn. None of you know? I'll show you. Minerva brought up several more VR headsets, which everyone else put on, and when they did, the group was then shown a combination of the hero's memories of the land of Ooh from childhood right up to when the apocalypse began, and what Finn, Jake, Marceline, and BMO faced on Hub Island, Back to Nature Island, and Better Reality Island. All except Bubblegum's memories, and when everyone removed the goggles, Minerva and the agent stood there in shock. Finn. Mom? Seeker agent. So all this time, Minerva, we treated you like a savior, but you kept the secret from us? Minerva. I swear I have been as much in the dark about this as everyone else. I have left the task of outside monitoring to my helper bots, and they always said everything is fine. Everyone turned towards the helper bots with a dirty look, and all three realized they were in in trouble, but tried to play innocent. Helper Bot 1. I promise everyone that there is nothing wrong outside and there is absolutely no poison atmosphere, storms, sea, or dangerous mutants. Seeker Agent. If there's nothing wrong, then why don't we open the dome and let some fresh air and sunshine into the city? Helper Bots. No! Marceline. Something wrong, Helper Bots? Bubblegum. Something you all want to tell everyone? Helper Bots. No. They tried avoiding the group's eye contact, hoping the subject would be dropped, only to find the group kept looking at them with more intent stares demanding answers. Bubblegum. Bimo, hack their system. Minerva. Hack their system? A toy can't do that, and even if it could, my helper bots never keep secrets. I designed them, but no robot is that advanced. Bubblegum. True, no robot can learn, but Bimo is no ordinary robot. She is a toy, yes, but a very smart toy. Finn, Jake, and Marceline. She is not a toy. Finn. Bimo is a very capable and advanced robot created by Mo Industries. Jake. She can do much more than certain people. She has amazing capabilities. Marceline. And she has a great understanding and personality. You of all people should know what a robot can be capable of, Bonnabelle. Bubblegum. Whatever, you just do your job, Bimo. Bimo. Bubblegum. Bimo, what are you doing? I told you to hack the helper bots. Bimo. No, not until you apologize. You hurt my feelings. Bubblegum. Bimo, you are a machine. You don't have feelings. Now do what I tell you. Finn. Bimo does so have feelings, and if you think it's so simple to hack something, why don't you do it, Your Highness? Bubblegum. Ugh, must I do everything myself? Suddenly the helper bots tried running away, but found themselves tied up by metal claws Bubblegum created. Helper bots. Dangerous mutant! Dangerous mutant! Bubblegum then accessed panels in the back of their heads and created a holographic image with her mind that then projected different files until she found one that was dated the same day the toxic geyser erupted in Ooh. Helper Bot 1. Something's happened. We've lost contact with back to Nature Island and Better Reality Island. Helper Bot 2. We have to lock down the Founders Island immediately. Helper Bot 3. What should we tell everyone if they ask questions? Helper Bot 1. Nothing. We act as if everything is normal and don't say anything, and we program the shield to keep everyone thinking everything is normal outside. And if anyone asks, we say everything is fine. Agreed? Helper Bot 2 and 3. Agreed. Helper Bot 3. What if Minerva or the Seekers try to contact someone on Better Reality Island or the colony on Back to Nature Island? Helper Bot 2. Everyone gave up on Back to Nature Island years ago when those fools in that colony created a malfunctioning weather tower and trusted wild beasts, and we'll just make them think they're talking to someone on Better Reality Island, but they'll never figure out that it's one of us or one of the other helper bot units. Sure, Liam.
Where are we?
Hang on. Let me. Okay, right there.
The T?
Mm,
With the
but-
trusted?
But they'll
never forget. Figure out that you don't have to do that.
Sorry.
That it's one of us, one of the other helpers, bots, hunters,
Units. Yeah.
Then Bubblegum showed. I'm gonna take that off.
There you go. You did it.
Bubblegum showed
Re- core.
recording
That's it. Very good.
of that is
Mm-mm.
them hacking the shield.
Very good.
So it shows the last record day and night recording the cartoon loop. And all where are we? All recording after indicating thing 35 years have passed and the helper bots kept up their life for that long.
Very good.
By the final record, everyone was cut up to the point when Bubblegum and the others in Avatar
Arrived.
arrived outside.
That's right.
And okay, I'm what should I say about myself? Can you guys guess? Maybe I should say, well, it has to be something new. Maybe I should say I'm really good at swimming in the lake.
Atta boy.
Okay.
Good job.
Now, where were we?
Arrived outside.
And even then the bots denied everything being worked wrong outside the bubblegum. You three lied.
Ended
the recording. Everyone was cut. Oh, never mind. Leaving. The three bots denied.
Feeling
caught.
And ashamed. Oops.
What?
My fault. Sorry, kiddo. I'll get it. Hang on. Oh. I brought us a little all the way back to the start. Hang on. Okay.
It's cherry.
Hold on.
Are we over halfway there by where we were reading?
Almost, yeah. Sorry, everybody. We kind of lost our place. I'll fix it, though.
How about we just be right here?
But that skips a lot of the important part.
Oh.
It's a good idea, but if I hadn't written too much, we probably could do that. But it's okay. We'll fix it. Okay.
Show mommy.
Here we go. Okay. Ashamed.
Ashamed.
Minerva.
Minerva.
Yeah.
I can't believe you three lied to all of us all this time. They never told me at Momo. Inside
Industries.
You had this secondary programming. Just what else have you not told me? Bubblegum. Allow me to find out. So where were we?
Right here.
Out. Hopeful.
Helper.
Bot 3. Please.
Minerva.
Wait, Minerva, where is Minerva? Where are we?
Right here.
Okay, please, Minerva, show the Mercury.
No, show some mercy. Mercy.
Right, mercy.
Sorry.
And don't let this
dangerous mutant. Yeah.
Wait. Mutant continue touching us with. Wait, let me just mark this so I remember where it was.
Sure.
Okay, guys. So why I'm just getting a lot of words wrong is because I'm mostly camping on my dad's YouTube channel, Dirt Road Reset. Go ahead and check that out. Daddy, if you're watching this, remember I love your channel too. He has so many subscribers. He's had it for 4 years. Anyways, back on.
Okay.
Filthy. Contaminated.
Fingers.
Wait, what? Wait, where are we?
Right here. It was Helper Bot number 3 begging Minerva not to let Bubblegum continue hacking them.
Okay.
Now we're right here where Helper Bot number 1 is about to say something.
Helper Bot 1. We didn't do anything. Friends and wrong.
Minerva.
Wait, where are we?
I'll take over from here, kiddo.
Okay.
You did a good job. Thank you. Please be sure to say nice comments about what a good reader my nephew is, and please also be sure to say something nice if you like my story so far. Anyways, Helperbot 1. We didn't do anything wrong. Minerva. I've seen actual dangerous mutants through my son's memories and that of his friends, and while the stretchy yellow dog, Gummy Princess, and my future daughter-in-law are strange-looking, I'm starting to think your programming is faulty on what counts as a dangerous mutant. Bonnabelle? What? Bonnabelle, was it? Please continue. Bubblegum. Thank you. And for the record, I'm made of bubblegum, not gummy candy. Soon everyone could see the bots hiding the cure to Dr. Gross's virus so they could remain in use and relevance, as well as blueprints to recreate Minerva's human body. Sorry, lost my place. Created a video of a little girl with buck teeth and a long strand of blonde hair peeking out of her bunny hat, playing on the beach of Hub Island that Bubblegum was going to skip. Minerva. Wait! Let this play through. Finn. Mom, who is that little girl? Minerva. Finn, that is your baby sister, Fiona. As the video continued, it was shown that one of the helper bots was watching her play until suddenly she was carried off by a huge hawk, mistaking her for a real bunny, and the helper bot gave chase and tried several times to shoot the bird down, only to be caught in a storm and struck by lightning that sent it crashing into the sea, and the last thing shown was the bird carrying baby Fiona far out of sight. The video ended with HelperBot 1 looking at Minerva. HelperBot 1. Based on the last transmission, it appears Fiona is lost to us. My condolences, Minerva. Past Minerva. First my beautiful son was stolen from me, now my precious baby girl has been whisked away. Perhaps I'm fated to never be a mother. Minerva. Please turn it off, I can't watch anymore. The projection ended there, and everyone was silent for a moment. Finn. Mom?
What are you doing, Mommy?
Turn off the TV.
Minerva. My apologies. Losing you was horrible enough, but losing you and your sister nearly destroyed me. I almost couldn't do my job. I tried having another
What's that beeping noise?
Yeah.
Seeker tried to find Fiona, but they couldn't spare one due to a rise in escape attempts from both here and Hub Island, so I did the best I could and buried myself in my work, hoping maybe someone would return you and Fiona to me with your miserable father in handcuffs. But time passed, and then the outbreak of Dr. Gross's virus began, and no word came from Kara the Seeker looking for you, so I feared the worst. After losing my fellow helpers to the plague and coming to the effects myself, believing what Dr. Gross claimed about there being no cure, I downloaded my memories and skills into these three and their fellow traitorous units. I then gave up my dying body and downloaded my brain into a computer. Now I know my sacrifice was in vain and gave up my body for nothing. Finn. Oh, Mom. Minerva. At least I know you survived all these years, but I can't even hold you in my arms. If your sister had survived, that would have been a blessing. Finn hated seeing his mom so sad and wanted to make her feel better, but didn't know how, until he realized something and realized something that looked to Bimo. Finn. Bimo, can you print out a photocopy of my sister? Bimo. Okie dokie. She then printed the image from her chest and handed it to Finn. Finn. Thanks. Bubblegum. Finn, what stupid thing are you trying to prove now? Finn. Just take a look at Fiona's picture. Finn showed the image to Bubblegum and the others. Bubblegum wasn't amused for a minute, but then she and the others figured out what Finn was trying to say. Finn, are you all thinking what I'm thinking? Bubblegum, Marceline, Jake, and Bimo. Yep. Finn, Mom, Fiona is still alive. Minerva, please, Finn, don't attempt to cheer me up. I can't bear it. Finn, no, really, Mom, let me show you. Finn then put the VR headset back on and projected what he saw in Simon's study the day before they left and played everything out exactly. Minerva. It can't be. She survived all this time and she's a year younger than you, but how? Finn. At first we thought what was just a crazy story created by a friend of ours when he was a different person, but right before we left we learned they are real people, and their land of Oz is an actual place, and they're facing the same problem with those slime creatures we faced back home, and now not only do we know you and other humans are alive, but also that Marceline and I both have siblings in Oz that we need to save, and after we get everyone to we can find a new home. Minerva. Both my babies are alive. I've got to get out of this computer and get a scout ship and bring my baby girl back. Finn, great idea. You can come with us in our ship and we'll save Fiona, Cake, and their friends together. Minerva. Together? No, 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 young man. You are staying right here, Finn. Wait, what? But Mom, I'm a hero. I can help you. Minerva. Wrong. You are not a hero. You are a 35-year-old man with a fiancée. You cannot go running around getting into danger anymore, and I, in no good conscience, cannot stand by and allow you to risk your life. I finally got you back now, and I know what is happening out there. I forbid you to ever leave this island again. Finn. But Mom, Minerva. No buts, young man. This is no job for a man. This is a job for scientists, not warriors. Bubblegum had a smug look, but then saw the look of frustration on Finn's face and against her better judgment decided to do something. Bubblegum. With all due respect, Minerva, I do agree with your statement how this mission of recolonization should be better left to scientists. At some point, we may need Finn, Jake, Marceline, and your Seekers. Besides, technically it is my ship, so I'm still in charge of this mission, and my technology is probably far too complicated, so if you want me to pilot the ship, I need my team to come as well. In return, I can help you get a new body. Are we in agreement? Minerva was silent for a moment, and was about to protest, but then got a good look at Finn's face and thought back to all his escapes and his escapades and his abilities and gave a heavy sigh of surrender. Minerva. Very well, we are in agreement. And with that, Finn and Jake gave their signature high five. Bubblegum. We may have 3 weeks to rescue Fiona and the others in and find a new home before the shield at the Candy Kingdom fails, but we best make haste. Jake. Bubblegum, I was trying to tell you before, we don't have 3 weeks like you thought. Bubblegum. Excuse me? I just stood up for Finn and you dare to humiliate me again, Jake? Jake. Club it, Bubblegum. Will you set your stubborn ego aside for once and shut up and listen? Simon called last night and he and Betty checked and calculated, and we don't have 3 weeks like you thought. We only have this week to find a new home, and we only have 2 days left. Bubblegum. How dare you, Jake? I'm going to put an end to this disrespect once and for all. Bubblegum called up Simon and Betty to prove Jake wrong, only for them to confirm what they told Jake to be true. They even included proof with new scans of the shield. The group had to think fast. Bubblegum set to work on creating Minerva's new body, and the group then went to address the other humans about the situation. The helper bots attempted to retaliate by convincing the public there was no need to consider evacuation or recolonization by showing the island shield was stronger, only for it to malfunction due to their tampering. When the recording fell, the truth was revealed, and everyone saw the sky and sea in its sickly green appearance, and the system warmed of the toxicity levels of the air and water, and with that, Minerva shut down all helper bots forever. Just as the dome began to fall, Finn and the others led all the humans beneath the city, where all Stingray vehicles were kept with Bubblegum's ship, and with the last group of when the last group of humans was led to safety, the doors to the city were closed as the city itself was completely engulfed in the toxic fog and doused in acid rain. Everyone became disheartened and scared as lost my place again. Oops, too far. Here we go. Everyone became disheartened and scared as all they knew was being melted away. Bubblegum. Listen up, you can all be safely evacuated, but we have to hurry. Follow my ship and we can get to the land.